The year is 2019, and we are going to go over Running with the Devil, starring Nick Cage. My name is Brian Lee. To my left,
Bran.
to my right,
Christopher Lee.
See, it's so much more. We're so much more fluid because we did it for how many episodes?
80-ish.
Yeah.
The drink that we're drinking this episode, it's an early episode, so we are going to be drinking coffee.
Mm-hmm.
This episode, Christopher Lee picked up Jepson's Malort Liqueur Condition Cold Coffee. Any ingredients, I thought it said cash. I'm like, yeah!
Cash condition.
The cash condition with Jepson's Malort heat extracted coffee. Yeah.
This beverage does not contain alcohol. Please keep refrigerated. Enjoy fresh.
I will. Oh, I hope it tastes like Malort.
It smells like coffee with a splash of Malort.
Does
I
it?
guess there's like a hint of it.
Does it? Oh.
Isn't there?
Ooh.
Right?
I like that. I'll let you go first.
I like that.
I like it.
I can't place the Malort.
You do. I do at the end. At
Maybe
the
I just
end.
didn't take a big enough
It's just
swig.
kind of. Oh no! It hangs. It hangs in there. No. Yes. Maybe.
I've had it before. I like it.
Yeah,
I mean,
now-
it definitely tastes
now-
like coffee with Malort.
Yeah,
Like
now I get the aftertaste of Malort. Yeah.
Christopher,
Yes.
what are the black keywords?
Oh, yeah. There are no keywords. It's that new. It came out last week at the time of recording.
Ahead of the curve. We are ahead of the curve.
And then
And that's... And we also don't have a
Box office.
or
was it even
budget.
in theaters?
I don't remember it being in theaters.
Supposedly at the premiere for this, Nick Cage looked batshit crazy. Like he had like a wolf jacket on and like a big crazy beard.
That's awesome.
Teeth kind of look like a gopher,
Oh.
but that's just his teeth. So,
Oh, well, there you go. That's what he gets.
Brandon, would you recommend Running with the Devil?
Nope. I don't recommend it because it jumped around way too much for me, all over the place. I don't know. I don't mind movies that do that, but this one, it almost didn't. It seemed like it was just jumping way too much and not keeping too good of a story together. I don't know. I just didn't. No. We'll talk about it later. No.
Brian, do you recommend Running with the Devil?
I do.
Interesting.
I like a good drug running movie.
I did like that. Like, give you an idea.
No, you can't change your mind now.
It's not change. It's not change.
You have spoken.
It's not change. I'm just like that part, my aspect of it.
Yes.
Yeah, that was nice.
I didn't really care for the one agent whose like sister OD'd. And
right. Yeah. Well,
sister,
yeah.
right? I assume that's what it was.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because
Yes.
like the little girl that was her niece.
Yeah.
God, I really wanted cereal though during that part when she was like pouring
At the very beginning.
when she was like pouring herself like the generic brand like Fruit Loops.
Oh,
Fruitios.
yeah.
But but then like the whole drug running scene and like each time like the cocaine goes from one hand to another hand, it just like it like raises the price.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was.
I think my favorite. It's not really a drug. Kind of a drug running. Blow. I fucking love that movie.
yeah. That is good.
Yes.
That is something I'd recommend.
But we're not talking about it.
No, we're not.
Christopher.
It's hard to say just because, like, I think this is an enjoyable movie. It's an enjoyable movie. But I don't know if I would necessarily recommend it for people who want a Nicolas Cage movie. Like, he's not like super over the top or anything.
No.
He's very subdued in this,
Yeah.
and you don't. I mean, you see him in it, but it's not like it's all him.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't really get too crazy of a dose of him either.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think overall I'd recommend it, but like, just letting people know, like, you're not gonna get like crazy
Right.
Nick Cage.
Yeah. I had a point there. It's gone now.
Oh, that's fine.
For people who have not seen the movie, plot summary: the CEO of an international conglomerate sends two of his most regarded executives to investigate why shipments of cocaine are being hijacked and overcut somewhere on the supply chain.
I want myself a little vial so I can check the purity of things.
Yeah.
Like Malort or coffee.
I can see you going to the Malort place where they make it like, this isn't top quality Malort.
Yeah, I really don't have a ton of notes.
That music was pretty funky at the beginning.
Yes, yes, it was.
And Lawrence Fishburne, he has he ever done a movie like this? Hi,
The
Animal.
answer's no.
Yeah, because I'm just like, it's like I mean, that he was Cowboy Curtis in Pee-wee's Playhouse, wasn't he? So that's all I see whenever I see him. I see Cowboy Curtis, and then here he is jerking off in a peep show booth.
It's Morpheus too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's Cowboy Curtis.
Yeah. Ah, Pee-wee!
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be in this peep show booth jerking off.
Bam, bam, bam.
I think a word boner. Pee-wee. Is a rush of blood to the boner penis. Yeah, that's right. Boners everywhere. Just dicks in the face. And now a cartoon.
You'd be able to make that show on your own. It would be great.
I already wrote it.
Yeah,
5 years ago.
I know. It's awesome.
And speaking of that scene, like, so he's
Pee-wee's
obviously
Playhouse?
Yes, that scene. No, when he's Morpheus is watching the two girls enjoying himself, and then like the shutter thing starts to go down. So he's like, oh no.
Yeah.
And then I thought he'd pull out like a credit card and swipe.
Right.
But he pulls out quarters. And he starts putting, I think this is a car wash.
Yeah, there was something else about that scene that was really weird. I can't remember though. Nah, whatever. Probably not important. Your cat is very vocal right now.
Yeah, she's going crazy today. I don't know what's going on. You know, when Nick Cage, when he was like, I'm like, oh, he's a chef. First thing he talked about, Steven Seagal. Remember that movie?
Yeah, Under Siege, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because in Under Siege, I remember he like walks into like this one back room and like there's a bunch of like dead bodies. Like, this is what I was trained for. I'm like, no. I'm like, no, you were trained to be a chef. So no. Yeah, I mean, the way. And I don't know how I feel about it because this movie, I think like a lot of Tarantino movies do this to where like it'll show a person and then it'll go, agent in charge, blah, 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 blah.
The snitch, the enforcer.
I'm not big on that.
But yet, they did it so many times where I was like, I've lost track.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody had to be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that too much.
I was trying to, because when I was looking at who was it in this, Keith Jardine is in it. Former UFC fighter. He was the tow truck guy.
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh,
I knew.
right.
I'm like, who is that? I couldn't place him. I forgot to look it up. Yeah, the Dean of Mean.
And then yes, Keith Jardine. And then what was it? Tate Fletcher's in it too.
Oh.
I forget which he would. Tate Fletcher. He's been in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
He was like first an MMA guy, then a stunt guy, and then he's been in other movies. But also between Keith and Tate, they're the guys in charge of Caveman Coffee.
Yeah. That's right. Look at you.
But if you look at Tate Fletcher's IMDb photo, he has like this batshit crazy mustache. Like what's his name? The guy with the funky the paintings. The paintings. What's his name? Salvador Dali.
Oh. I was like, the guy with the paintings, Bob Ross.
Yeah, the mustache. But yeah, like the whole thing, where they introduced the characters in that way. I don't know if I liked it or not. I mean,
The Boat Captain was from like a Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah.
really?
He looked like he was from.
I thought like he played
but
the
did
same
he?
character in another.
Yeah, but he seemed like he would fit perfect in a Wes Anderson movie just by how he looked.
Yeah.
Like he had a very like nice like mustache, very tight turtleneck.
Yes.
Yeah, it was very like this
And
seems
Irish
weird.
Yes.
Was he Irish? Okay,
Yes.
Some thick accent.
He was kind of funny though, because
He
like,
was.
oh, liver and onions tonight.
Yeah, because like the one guy, he's like getting all seasick. He's like, me and the boys were thinking about having liver and onions tonight. Blah, my cat's not.
He's old jig and right off the screen.
He needs a corncob pipe.
Yes, he does. Yes.
They don't know we were talking about that earlier.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, well, and that's why I was confused too, is because they showed Nicolas Cage and he's like in a chef outfit cooking. and then it goes to his boss, and he was like, making a dessert or something.
Yeah.
So I was like, is this a mafia of chefs?
Right. It was very weird. Yeah. And that was the part where I'm like, it jumped around a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I think if it didn't jump around so much, if it had spent maybe a little bit more time and stuff, but I know they were telling the story in a specific way though. So I guess they had to jump around that much, but to me, it just, I like a little bit more context and stuff. But.
Right. The farmer. How about that fucking two-handed weed whacker?
Yeah.
Dude, that thing was fucking intense.
Yeah. That was.
Does Home Depot have that?
No.
I
don't think so.
I'd say out of like, I did enjoy, that.
The weed whacker?
The process of starting off there to where it ended up. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, at one point though, they're like stirring everything in a barrel. Which I can only assume is like pure acid or something that would kill you.
Yeah.
But then he's like,
right, that. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that kind of
again a mafia of chefs.
I wondered. So remember when the mom of the farmer?
Yes,
the lady, she brought the kids to school.
The wife of the farmer.
Yeah, the mom of the farmer. Yeah, the wife of the farmer brought the kids to school, and the lady there that was, I guess, the principal maybe of the school.
Yes,
did she know? She's like, I need them for the. She's like, I need the kids for the farm. She's like, I'll have them ready. Where's my tuition? But then they were very polite to each other, and that was a weird.
Yeah, I was confused.
Interaction.
Yeah, because. Yeah, the principal or whatever is like, oh, like tuition is due or something, or you're late on tuition. Right. And then the mom like completely ignored it, like, I'm taking the kids.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just gonna gloss right over that.
Yeah, it's very strange.
There's a point in the movie where Lawrence Fishburne, he goes like on this like all day coke bender.
Oh yeah.
The time lapse.
Yes, and which was I found that the whole time lapse pretty enjoyable.
I thought it was very funny.
Yes, it was very funny.
That was funny.
Like in the back, and so like in the foreground, there's him just like just doing lines of cocaine, and in the back is just like all the shenanigans of Whoopi and prostitutes. Like it was like two prostitutes,
Dude, the amount of people that were dying from the cut, and what did he cut it with?
Fentanyl and heroin. Yeah, I'm like, she's going hard in the paint.
And he says it like it's like, what, fentanyl and heroin?
Right.
Like, he's like caught with like his cookie, the hand in the cookie jar type thing. Like very like,
yeah. But so they're showing like the next day, like after this like bender that he's still doing when Adam Goldberg shows up. But it's just like, you can tell like he's been like up all night.
Yeah.
And for some reason, that didn't bum me out, but the slow jazz playing in the background, that bummed me out.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. I'm just like, I don't know, just jazz, like slow jazz, just like makes me sleepy.
Yeah.
And like very lethargic. It's just like,
yeah. To me, the music got progressively worse in this movie. It started out super funky and like, let's go. And then at the end, it was like a lot of it's like that kind of
there's a lot of
electronic. I'm just like, okay, I'm done with this.
However, actually that same scene, Adam Goldberg shows up. Actually, really quick.
He's a great like snitch kind of character.
Kind of rat character.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, perfect.
Really quick, Adam Goldberg and the boss, the one who's making creme brulee, both were. This is the second time that I know of that they're in a movie together. First one was
Bastards. No.
Oh, were they both in that? Oh my god! Saving Private Ryan.
Oh,
because Adam Goldberg probably has the most brutal death I've ever seen in a movie.
Which one was?
He's the one who slowly gets stabbed.
No.
Or no, it's that Tom Sizemore.
Dude, when that happened.
Oh no, that's Adam Goldberg, I think.
I actually haven't seen that in a while. I'll have to rewatch that.
Oh,
that's rough.
That was Remember I wasn't expecting. I didn't know it was gonna happen, and then it just starts going super slow. I'm like, no.
No.
Exactly. Yeah. Basically, getting stabbed slowly is comparable to falling from a second story building in a bathtub. Yeah.
I don't know. But back to that scene. So Adam Goldberg shows up to Lawrence Fishburne's place. He's like, I'm gonna go have sex with these bitches.
Yeah.
And then he goes in there and they OD'd. Yeah. Because they're cut with fentanyl and heroin. They've been doing all night. And then Lawrence Fishburne says the line, unprofessional bitches gotta go and OD.
It wasn't so was Lawrence Fishburne doing the same exact stuff?
Yeah, I guess.
Because he was going nuts.
Oh wait, or was he?
See, that's the thing. I don't know if he was or not.
Because he said, take it from the pile on the left. Because he had two different piles.
Two different piles.
But later in the movie, doesn't he say that he was addicted to it?
But was he addicted to? Because he's like, he started using my own product. Does that mean he was using the stuff he was making? Because he said he was still trying to figure out the cut too. He said,
yeah.
So I don't know.
I was just under the assumption that yes, he was using like that crazy mixture, but he was basically trying to find like the ratio where it would like fuck you up and not kill you.
Right.
So I assume maybe because he was a bigger guy, it wasn't killing him.
Well, there's also that one scene in the alley with those three dudes. Because remember, he gave that one guy he owed money to, and he knew he was going to die when he did it. You know.
So because of the girls ODing, Lawrence Fishburne has to go to his daughter's piano recital. Oh. And then Adam Goldberg has to get rid of the two dead prostitutes. So like he's like sitting in the car and he's like, doing more cocaine. And so like the cops are like, fucking junkies.
Yeah.
So they take him to jail. But then like all of a sudden it cuts to the scene where he's in jail. And like he's getting to like go pee, and just out of nowhere, it's like this other guy's like, "You sit down to pee." And I'm like, like, all right, and that's the only line that he says too. Like,
I would have been so scared.
Yeah,
I would not have liked that.
Oh man.
What else?
The whole like. I don't know. Why did the female agent have to like tie him up in a warehouse?
I don't understand.
I don't understand either.
Yeah, it's like. That part was really weird. They almost didn't need her at all. Like her kind of story.
The agent with the mustache would have.
Yeah. And then he could have done what happened at the end too. Like he could have done all of that. The agent with the mustache. I actually liked him.
Yeah.
Even though he wasn't. I like more than the woman.
Yep.
She just like seemed. I don't know.
Hater.
What? We're trying. Yes.
Never mind. I do want to talk about the ending.
Okay.
At some point.
Before we get there, really quick, I did like the scene where essentially Nick Cage and his one partner, or the boss's partner, whatever,
the enforcer guy,
kind of following,
the executioner.
Yes. They're kind of following the cocaine to make sure that it surely gets from where it needs to be. The one scene that I did like though is the one super Mexican guy with the cowboy hat and the big truck. So like he's like driving along and stuff like that, and there's like federal police. They're doing like a stop.
Yeah,
like
a police checkpoint.
A police checkpoint. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, before the Mexican guy in the truck shows up, two other guys show up.
Yeah,
kill those cops. And then
steal their clothes.
And then as the Mexican guy with the truck shows up, the fake cops, they're like getting ready to kill him.
Yeah.
And then those guys get killed by the Mexican guy and then Nick Cage in his part. Like just the way that whole scene
lined
played
up
out
so perfectly.
I love how it all just really worked out. But before the ending, the one thing that I really liked is the one guy, he was the new delivery boy?
Yeah.
He tries to sell one of the kilos. It's like this gay guy, like in a club.
No, that was the old one. That was the old guy.
You're right.
He was just trying to share some, and then that's when
was he trying to share it, or was he trying to sell it?
He was trying to share it.
Stole it. Though.
The guy stole it,
right?
Because he put the knife up to him and took it, but Nick Cage and them all saw it,
right?
So
and Nick Cage eventually recovered it.
Yeah,
but that one guy. First delivery boy shows up to the one guy who was like smoking the pig.
I liked him.
I did too.
I thought he was a good character.
So he shows up and he's like, "Hey, you're a little light." And he's like, you must be hungry. So like they sit down, they start eating. He's like, it needs sauce. So like he goes in there and you see him in the big picture window.
And
he's like, my sauce. He shows him the sauce and the guy's like, "Oh, cool." And as soon as he turns around, you see like this big knife come out. Yeah, and he fucking slits it through. That scene I really liked.
I love when he's behind him pouring the sauce, and the guy's like, "There's enough sauce, man. Come on." He's like, no, more sauce.
But so he like slices the guy's
more sauce.
A little irony.
Well, so what he did, he just wiped the knife off
on his back.
And then used the same knife to cut his own meat. Yummy.
That's asking for some sort of disease.
Yeah.
He's a tough guy. That's a tough guy.
I just have Keith Jardine was in there.
So it comes to a point where Nick Cage and Lawrence Fishburne have to. So because what's his face? Goldberg? He ratted them all out.
Right.
So he
right.
Yeah. So there's the agents are using tracking devices and everything. Well, Nick Cage figures out what's going on.
Yeah.
Sees that the phone is bugged and there's something on his car, and that's when he shoots Goldberg.
Yes, on the side of the road.
Yeah, dead. But and Lawrence Fishburne's like, "What, man? Come on, I was vouching for him." So those two have to end up bringing the drugs up to Canada, and there's a part where I forgot how it happened. He's hanging from a cliff.
Yeah. Because Lawrence Fishburne, he falls in the river.
Yeah,
That's right.
Really quickly. So basically, what Nick Cage and Lawrence Fishburne have to hike to Canada.
Yeah.
Is that
Basically,
what it was?
they have to hike on foot. Obviously,
Yeah.
they have to hike across some border to get where they're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what
they have to get to the Canadian airport,
Right.
So U.S. Customs can't do anything or something.
Yes. Yeah, because Lawrence Fishburne falls in the river and he loses his pack with his half of the cocaine. And then Nick Cage wants to get up high to see if he can spot the pack.
Oh, that's right.
And then, something like, I think he trips or something like that.
It's snowy and shit.
Yeah, and then Fishburne, he's got him, but he's like, you know what? I'm gonna take my chances with the cartel.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to get in trouble, so he drops Nick Cage off a cliff.
Yeah.
So once that happens, and I'm just keeping like, okay, when's he gonna come on, Nick Cage, come back, please, come on. I'm like excited for him to come back, because it was almost like one of those movies where he's going to, but you weren't sure.
Yeah. Right.
So.
Right.
And then it was everyone's happy that Lawrence Fishburne brought everything back. Like he didn't lose anything. It was all great. But then
Lawrence Fishburne, he finds the pack, so he has all the cocaine,
Right.
and he delivers it the way he's supposed to.
Yeah.
See, all the head people are like, "Oh, good job, you
Yeah.
delivered it." It's not, whatever.
The scene of him where he's wearing the suit and he's walking into the strip club.
yeah.
I don't know why it made me laugh so hard.
I loved the part where he walked. It's coming to the end where he's walking into the warehouse.
Oh yeah, yep.
And it says no fumar, no smoking.
Right.
And he walks in, and he lights up the cigar right away. I was just like, oh god.
One thing I learned from this movie is that if you work for the drug trade, you apparently blow all of your money on strip clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what basically every character
the
did.
one guy, the Mexican guy with the truck.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he spent all of his money at that one strip club.
And that execution dude was crazy too. He skinned. Because remember he skinned that one guy? Did you guys remember that part?
Skinned.
Okay, so remember
Wasn't that Lawrence Fishburne who got skinned?
The delivery guy that was sharing, that one kid that stole it.
Right.
There was a really quick part where they showed him hanging in a room through a doorway, and from his neck
that's right.
to his
Why did I miss
waist,
that?
he was completely skinned. It was
they don't
all
show
red.
him doing it.
Yeah,
It just, like you said,
you just show him. He's just hanging
He's just
like
in the
this, and it's
background.
all red, like it's all his muscle and blood
I
and
think I
stuff.
missed that.
Yeah, it was super quick.
Yeah.
But then you notice that then he does it to Lawrence Fishburne where he just kind of slices.
Feeds it to the dog.
Yeah,
I'm
it was like,
oh.
oh, icky.
Icky indeed.
Yeah. So, but I thought that was crazy at the end. So Lawrence Fishburne, they figure they're like, oh no, you're bad, Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
You did a bad thing, and you're gonna be punished. And then so he,
Punished!
he gets sliced up, bag over his head, and they get a pile of wood, like the pallets,
Yeah.
and gasoline and everything. And Nick Cage comes, he's like, you're naughty, and he shoots him.
That was a sweet reveal,
yeah,
though.
yeah, that
Yes.
was, yeah. I was very happy about that.
But it was weird though, because like you said, they hook him up to some metal work and then pour gas,
Yeah.
light it on fire. I was like, oh man, bring him alive. That's cool.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And then they just shoot him.
Yeah, exactly.
Before it gets too hot. Let's
Yeah,
kill him.
yeah, exactly.
I didn't understand
Yeah.
that either.
It also made me laugh that Nick Cage was on crutches.
Yeah.
Because Lawrence Fishburne, he's just all out of it. And Nick Cage gets all in his face you're, I told you you'd pay or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the camera zooms out, he just walks away on crutches.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ending, I don't know.
I didn't really like
I
the
didn't
ending.
either.
It could have ended
With
after
the female agent
Yes.
Nick Cage.
Yeah. It could have ended with Nick Cage doing that and then it being business as usual.
Yeah.
Because she even said at the end, oh, I never win. I never, it's always going to be that. Leave it at that. Don't.
Yeah, well, in Well, first of all, in that dialogue between the female agent and Nick Cage, at one point she says, it's like one giant, never-ending, self-licking ice cream cone.
Yeah, which I didn't.
And that, what? Yeah, I didn't understand that at all.
But yeah, I mean, and again, I feel like that's the point of this movie is that, like, the drug trade will always happen.
Yeah.
Like, people are completely replaceable.
Right, of course.
So, yeah, like, why does she kill Nick Cage then?
Right.
Yeah.
Because, like, she knows, like, everybody knows if you kill him, someone's just going to take his spot.
Yeah, it didn't
So
make
it's
any
like-
sense.
It's pretty evident in this
Right,
movie.
of course, yeah.
So, yeah, I was just like, oh, that's, like, not a great ending.
No,
Yeah.
well, I didn't really like
Yeah, because she
that.
just shoots him.
Yeah.
just to-
She picks up the shell casings and then credits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, that ending kind of stunk. That maybe is why I was just like a no to it, because after talking through it, I'm like, there was a lot of stuff I did enjoy
Right.
throughout it, but it probably soured me at the end.
Yeah, I could see
You
that.
know?
I could see
So
Yep.
I think maybe if I was like watching with a group of people and we'd be able to like, oh, that part, then that'd be enjoyable. But
Right.
by myself again, I
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
I mean, like I said, I'd recommend it more for like it's a good like drug movie.
Yeah.
And not like
Yeah.
a good like Nick Cage movie.
Yeah.
Right.
You almost don't need to really pay attention too hard, I'd say, to some of
Yeah,
the
oh,
stuff, because
yeah.
it's not really a big plot. It's just you got to kind of follow just like how.
Yeah, you basically just like see
Yeah.
the drug trade.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trivia. Not a whole lot. This was written and directed by Jason Cabell, who is a former Navy SEAL. And this story is based on true events.
Huh.
Oh, look at that.
Would you look at that?
Well, would you look at it?
Nicolas Cage and Lawrence Fishburne were both in Rumblefish, which came out in 1983, and The Cotton Club in 1984.
I don't remember Rumblefish.
We didn't.
1983. My guess is that Nicolas Cage didn't like star in that. He was just in
Rumblefish.
it.
Wasn't that who wrote that? It was a book.
Maybe.
I think the person that wrote The Outsiders wrote that also. I don't know. I'm just thinking stuff.
Rumblefish.
I'm
Isn't that about the movie with the two fish that like are in a boxing match?
Yeah, of course. They were there, and then what's his face came out. He's like, "Let's get ready to rumble."
Fish.
Yeah.
So after we've talked about it,
S.C. Hilton. That's what I thought. L.C. Hilton
I
wrote
was gonna
it.
say T.S. Eliot. Still initials. Brand. Now that we've talked about the movie, would you still recommend it or not recommend it?
Okay, so if you're just by yourself, you're like, I want to watch a movie, don't pick this one. But if you're with like people and you want to watch something that's kind of interesting, not want to pay, go ahead and watch it. It's kind of like that because it's good enough to kind of watch with a group of people, but not by yourself. Because I think I'd laugh probably if I was like that exactly with people. So I know it's not like a yes or no, but this is a really tough one for me at least to be like yes or no. So
Brian, would you recommend this film?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. It's like I said, it's a good drug movie.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a good Nick Cage movie.
yeah,
But yeah, it's enjoyable.
How do you feel about the coffee?
I liked it.
The Jepsons.
Yeah, it was good. It would be, funny to say, it would probably taste a little better if there was more of a Malort kick.
A little.
You know what I mean? Had a little bit more.
Malort, like botanical taste or like alcohol kick?
I don't know.
Either.
Yeah, I'd say, probably either.
It has a decent amount of like botanicals in it.
Yeah. It's very nummy.
What else do we do? Do we do top 5 Nick Cage movies?
This
isn't in it.
Yeah, this
Same
didn't
here.
change
Same here.
really
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
So if you want
fucking go back.
if you want to know, go back and look at our top 5
Of all
best
time.
and top 5 worst.
Mhm.
And then you can become educated Nick Cage movie watchers also. See what I did?
Yep.
I just thought of that.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Is there anything else we do?
Nope.
I've forgotten the format of this show
I
already.
know.
No, I think that's it. What are we doing next?
We're going back to the canon films.
Yeah. All right. Well, I gotta go pee.
Bye. Hey, Brian here. Thanks for checking out Nick Uncaged and Loose Cannon. Best way you can help other people find out about us is like, comment, share, and subscribe to the podcast.
That was good.
Fuck you, Bran.
I'm leaving that in too.